Hi, my name is Jerry Coates. I work for the GIS mapping service, and today I'm going to show you how to use the OnPoint leaf application. The leaf application is used to show streets that have been cleared of leaves. The OnPoint viewer has a couple different ways that you can navigate through the application. I'll show you a couple of the searches. There's a block search, address search, and an intersection search. The address search, if you click on the address, it comes up with a box, and what you would do is type in an address. I'm going to type in 2100. In the number spot, in the street section, I'm going to type in CLAR. You only need to add in 4 characters. I'll use the lookup function. When I press the lookup button, it gives me a list of all of the street names that have CLAR in them. I'm going to select Clarendon Boulevard and do a search. Once I've done the search, it will go out and find the location. It usually puts a point on it. Okay, to start, I am going to clear the selection that I've just made by using the address search. I'm going to close the address search box, and we will start with selecting streets to highlight that show that the leaves have been cleared. To do this, you need to use the edit function. The edit function is under the tools menu. You click on the tools button, it comes up with a menu. You want to select the editing function, which is the third one from the top. You select editing. It brings up the editing menu. You will see that the editing menu has an edit layer that you are going to edit. The edit layer is the leaf collection status. To do this, I am going to select the selection tool, and once I've selected the selection tool, I will go in and select using one of the different features that they have. There is a selection by polygon, line, point, circle, and rectangle. We're going to select using the polygon tool. So to select, what you need to do is create a polygon that highlights one of these streets. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit tighter so we can get a better view of the lines in the streets. When you look at the streets, you will see these gray lines there. There are 3 gray lines for just about every street. The reason that there are 3 gray lines is because there's a center line that allows you to split the street in half, so you can do one side of the street or the other when you're marking it for cleaning. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to select one side of North Courthouse Road using the polygon tool. When I click for the polygon, I'm going to select each corner of the polygon by single clicking. I'm going to make sure that I click in between the 2 lines, and the last click should be a double click. Sometimes it doesn't work. If you right click, you'll get a menu, tell it to do end shape, and then it will do your selection for you. Okay? Now that I have my first selection created, I can go in and look at the editing menu again, and there is another tool on the editing menu that is available to use, which is the edit attribute editor. So I'm going to select the attribute editor. When I select it, it automatically highlights the street that I have with my selection. To mark this as it's been cleaned, you go to the leaf status P1 field on the attribute editor. There's a drop down button. You select yes and press the update button, and it will highlight that street. So now you're done. I'm going to click the close button to close the attribute editor. I'm also going to click the close button for the selection. It's going to prompt me if I want to clear the results. I tell it OK, and it clears the results and my street is selected. Let's say that I want to do a bulk edit. I want to mark multiple streets. I'm going to use the same polygon tool to do it, and what I have to do is I have to make sure that my polygon intersects all of the streets that I want to mark. So I just created the polygon and I have all of my streets selected. I'm going to go over to the attribute editor and press the attribute editor. It brings up the window with all of my streets listed. Now normally you would have to select each individual segment using this, but with the bulk update we're going to select the words leaf collection status right under the attribute editor window, and it will turn on the bulk update. Now I will go over to the leaf status P1, select yes, press the update button, and it will go out and update all of the streets that I had selected. So I'm going to press my X to close the attribute editor, press my X to close the selection, and you can see that the streets are highlighted. Let's say that I happen to go in and select a portion of the street, one side of the street that I didn't want to select. To go in and undo anything that I've done, you just go in and select it like you did previously. So I'm going to select one side of North Courthouse Road. And now that I have that one side selected, I can go and use the attribute editor. It pulls up that one section. The status is already yes. I can go in and turn the status to no, hit the update, and it will change that particular section. So I've removed the highlighting that I had on there. That's how you use the leaf collection tool to highlight the streets. When you highlight these streets, this information is going to be put on a map that the county citizens can see on the internet, and that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My name is Jerry Coates. I'm with the GIS Mapping Center, and my extension is 4391. If you can't reach me, you can always try Bill Everingham, Tim Ernest, or Mary Beth Fletcher with the Mapping Center. Thank you.